not too sure how that happened. It appears to be a single car. It doesn't seem any of the cars involved. Maybe he missed his turn and he hit the divider. Not quite sure how that happened, but this car, you gotta be careful. These cars are coming out here at full speed. So I'm not too sure how he got that car up there. I think he was coming from Humboldt Ave, turning onto Seaver, and just didn't see it and just got it like that. That's possible. It is kind of dark too, but you know, the divider, some of those dividers, like depending on what you're looking at, you probably can't see them. I know on Tremont Street in the Back Bay area, they got these things in the bike lane that cars are hitting all the time. So it could be a case where they, you know, that you can't see it until you get up on it and it's too late. I'm not too sure. He's gonna try to pull it off with some rope. I got some rope right there. He might as well wait for a tow truck to get that off of there. Call for his private tow and have them tow it, you know, or you can tow it yourself. Like I said, I don't know. Like I'm assuming the only way he can get that angle is he was coming up Humboldt, turning left onto Seaver, and just made it too sharp and just missed it altogether. That's the only thing I could think of. Boston police have been notified, so they come check it out and see what's going on. We'll hang around and see what transpires. Everybody's trying to stop and see what happened. You know, that's not something that you see all the time, a car on a divider like that, single car accident. I've seen it before, but it doesn't happen too often. A little speedy dry on the ground. He must have missed the turn. Not too sure how that happened, but he missed the turn somehow. Lost his judgment. Now, we had a debate, a couple of friends of mine, we had a debate on what's a car accident and what's a crash. So, an accident, well, we came to the conclusion is something that happens by accident because it's just a mere accident. We came to the conclusion that crash is something that could have been avoided. So, hypothetically, if someone's speeding and driving erratic and they hit something, that's more of a crash rather than an accident. An accident is two individuals riding at the proper speed, obeying all the rules, and somehow their cars accidentally like tapped each other or bumped each other. Then it's, you know, minor to little damage. We'll call that an accident. But when we see something that, you know, goes up and over a medium and flips over, stuff like that, you call that a crash. So that's what we're looking at now. So this is kind of like in the middle of an accident and a crash. We could call this a single car accident because he did accidentally hit this. I don't think he did it on purpose. But then again, do we know all the facts either? Everybody's looking and watching. And on Seaver Street, you know, you find some cars coming down here at a pretty good clip. They come down here at a pretty good clip. And we may be waiting on it for a little while for Boston Police to respond because they are in the middle of like I think they're in the middle of a shift change if I'm not mistaken. But look like he was hit from the back too though. Did somebody push him onto the back? Because he's got damage on the back as if somebody ran into him. So maybe that was a crash. Somebody hit him from the back and pushed him up here. Maybe it was a hit and run. I don't see any other car and yeah, it looked like it might have been a hit and run, to be honest with you. He's got good damage on the back. So it looked like he was pushed. Looked like he was pushed onto that median by another vehicle that could have just took off. Watch over these cars as they come around the corner. That's a blind turn, so they're doing a blind turn, but I don't know what's on the other side. Yeah, this could be a hit and run situation because there's no other car in the immediate area that we can see. Take a quick look. Maybe it's that car that's parked over here. I see a car that's parked over here. I'm not sure if that car could be the one that's involved. We'll take a quick look and see. Like I said, it looked like he was hit from the rear. He was like forced on top of the medium there. Whether the car is still around or took off, we don't even know at this point. Looked like he might have took off. Yeah, it's not that car. That car doesn't have any front end damage like that, so. Huh. Car probably took off.
Okay, engine 42.
Message received, thank you.
You said Boston Police got an ETA in 1 minute. I still don't see what could have
Out of 7, you're all set. Thank you.
He's upset about something. Not too sure what he's upset about. He's upset about something. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't see any other vehicle around. Don't see any skid marks or anything. So it's kind of hard to say what really transpired. Not too sure what they got going on either. I'm gonna try to run the video all the way through if I can, but if not, I might have to pause it until the tow truck show up. Depending on how, it might be a longer video than expected. Depends on what happens. Boston police just arrived.
I'm calling cut 2.
He's like, what?
Fire alarm is calling car 1. Marine unit, you can return, okay, Marine unit.
Bravo Base, Hartsville, Humboldt.
How do you think that happened? How do you think that happened?
Like he probably is drunk.
You think he's drunk?
Ladder 4, a central station along 144 Dudley Street.
But the only thing that makes me concerned is see how the back of his car is hit. I think somebody hit him from the back and pushed him up there. It could have been a hit and run. That's the only thing I'm not sure because I don't know what happened either. But
It doesn't really make sense because
it's a big street.
exactly.
It shouldn't happen like that, right? I always want other people's opinion because my first thought was maybe he took the turn too sharp and he hit that. So now I'm thinking somebody ran him into that, but then how did that happen though?
Very interesting.
That is crazy.
The thing is, it's not from.
He's from like New Hampshire, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's a New Hampshire plate.
Well, I hope everybody's okay. Though.
Yeah, he's okay. He's standing up right there.
Charlie 111, Ocean Oregon 1.
I still don't know how it happened though. And you have a good one. Take care. I think somebody might have pushed him up there, but then again, he should have been able to steer out of that direction or hit the brakes.
37, ladder 26, a motor vehicle accident, 465 Huntington Avenue, Boston. Engine 37, ladder 26, a motor vehicle accident, 465 Huntington Avenue, Boston. Nearest box 2336 and house 37, 007.
So, Engine 42 is going to clear up out of here. Going back to Columbus Ave, where their quarters is. They got the newest fire station in the city of Boston. More modernized. I had the opportunity to walk through that station before they opened it up. And it's very, very nice. They got a lot of nice things in there.
Attention ladder 26, call for a motor vehicle accident. Somebody begin the fire out 455 Huntington Ave.
113, others,
quarters.
should be a
Section
team.
37, attention ladder 26, 465 Huntington Ave for a motor vehicle accident in front of the museum. Ladder 26.
A lot of car accidents in the city of Boston. Just gotta be careful. So somebody hit him from the back and pushed him.
Okay, ladder 26.
Allegedly, someone hit him from the back and pushed him into there. And looked like they Yeah, it took off.
Engine 14, you guys can return. 14 has.
Yo, so he's saying that he was on Humboldt and he was stopped and when the light turned green he started going. And this light was obviously red. And he said this was a car coming. And the dude was at a high rate of speed.
Trial our engine number 42.
Engine 42.
Police have taken control of the scene there. That is going to be a 4 standby. The first one is going to be a 324, and if I can get another incident for a 413.
Police have control of the vehicle. You're returning a 324 and a 413. 10 minutes.
I still don't know how he got it. If a car, I'm not sure if I understood what he said there. He's like the car was going the other way and hit him. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know.
Charlie 111, will you check the bank alarm for the front door of Santander Bank at 1663 Blue?
So the only way the car could hit him from the back was the car would have to be directly behind him.
Charlie 111. And that should be maybe the homeless at 1663 Blue Hill Ave. There's a bank alarm, Santander, for the front door.
I'm gonna talk to some of the guys that are pretty good at this accident reconstruction, and I'll ask them what they think about it, like how they think that happened.
Engine 22, ladder 15, master box activation, 54 Annunciation Road, Roxbury. Engine 22, ladder 15, master box activation, 54 Annunciation Road, Roxbury. Nearest box 2335 Ruggles Street at Field Street, 011.
Ruggles and Field. The only way that can happen, somebody has to be behind you to hit you from the back. They can't hit you from the side and hit you from the back at the same time. They have to be behind you.
No description, but we'll play the area for a little bit. She's going to get transported. Right, so
Unless he stopped in the middle of the street and somebody rammed him and pushed him forward.
Ladder 4.
Ladder 4 and engine 14.
Unless she's not trying to take a picture while she's driving. That's not. Well, I guess you could do that.
Give us a still just for the truck. 56 Warren. We have a water leak coming through the front door of this business.
6 Warren for a water leak coming from the door of that business. 13 minutes.
Trying to hang around for the tow. The tow is on his way, so probably like another 5 minutes before the tow truck shows up. 5-10 minutes. So we're at Humboldt and Seaver. This street coming up to the intersection being Humboldt.
Nova 61319 X-ray.
Not gonna get a good image of that. Maybe this one over here. Not sure what they got going on either. They're doing some. Okay, right there's got something going on there. Let's see sure what they got going on. They're gonna hit, this guy is. They're doing so much rubbernecking. These cars are almost running into the back of that cruiser. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're so focused on the car that's on the curb there. They're not noticing the cruiser with the flashing lights that's in front of them in that same lane.
Nova 614, code 19 headquarters.
Engine number 42 is at 287 Center Street investigating.
Investigating 287 Center Street. 16 minutes.
I'll send that down for that pink alarm.
What's up, Nez? How you doing?
What's going on, man? How you doing? Just working, man. Staying busy. I see you guys are busy too, man.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not too sure. I'm still trying to figure out how he got the car. Even if somebody hit him from the back, and I guess if they hit him hard enough, they could push him up there. Some of these cars do speed on. You got to see how fast these cars speed. Some of these cars are doing 60, 70 miles an hour on this stretch of Seaver Street. Depending on which way you're going, it could be pretty dangerous. That's a P2. I usually hang around for the tow truck scene if I'm able to, so I think today I am able to, so I hang around for the tow scene. A lot of the tow truck drivers like to see the cars removed and who does the tow and how they tow it. Everybody has different methods of towing vehicles, so a flatbed can get right behind it, lift up the back wheels and slide the flatbed all the way underneath it and pull it all the way up that way. That's probably the easier way to do it from the back, but you also could do it from the front as well. But I think if you had a flatbed, it's easier, much easier to tow from the back. Hook it up, pull it straight up, and slide the bed all the way down to where that curb is about. Just about where that curb is.
19 minutes.
Actually, probably, well, it depends. There's two ways you can lift it up and pull it out, or drag it all the way out. The toughest thing is, I always tell people, they got to explain to the insurance company how they got themselves in that predicament. I mean, the insurance companies, they have ideas, and they have investigators that do all that stuff, but you got to explain to them how you got it.
Frequent alarm that comes in nightly, 25 Ambrose, the Coast Guard.
And see, if you don't have a vehicle that, how do you, well, I guess they could figure it out if they really wanted to. If that car really did hit him from the back, they could figure it out somehow. This might be the tow truck coming now. We got a tow truck with flashing lights. See if that's the bad boy gonna come get him. It's a more of a, it's like a wrecker rather than a. He still can tow it like that though. He can get it off there if he really wanted to. Auto service and tire. Well, he can lift it from the front with the wheel lift and pull it off all the way that way too. It might be easier with the wheel lift to do it from the front. Or he could do it from the back, either or, whatever's his specialty.
Officer Sharon, you can keep that car, it's all set. They end up getting a replacement car anyway, so you're all set to hang on to that 22.
So for some reason the flashing lights throw off the autofocus. I think it's like uh, it usually clears itself up a little bit, but we'll see what happens.
Mi vida para vos. También. La vida mía, mi vida para que eso. Su material y mi vida. Ya, mi hermano, no te diciendo. Es un bombo.
my friend. Ya. Sini tiga. Sini. Ya, sini tiga. Sini tiga. Sini tiga.
Just move on my way,
Oh,
please.
my friend. Please.
Just step over there. Just get out of my way, please. Just stay over there, man. I'm not bothering you. Leave me alone.
Yeah, please.
I'm not bothering you. Leave me alone, man.
Yeah.
I didn't bother you, so just stay over there. I don't know what's the problem.
We'll notify the license plate, phone, wires, truck, traffic.
I must spin the block and block them all. All right.
Engine 51, scratch fire, 14 is Air Road. Right, engine 51, scratch fire, 14 is Air Road. Right, 06548 Samuel and Dunmore Street, 027. Engine 14, a cardiac disorder, 22 Hannah Street. Roxbury, engine 14, a cardiac disorder, 22 Hannah Street. Roxbury, US Fox 3219 Sean Ave and Kendall Street, 028.
Póngaselo por favor.
Engine 16, a medical alarm, 2262 Dorchester Avenue, Dorchester. Engine 16, a medical alarm, 2262 Dorchester Avenue, Dorchester. US Fox 3476 Dorchester Avenue, Richmond Street, 029.
Sí, quería, yo la que yo vi verde fue, y él, tú sabes, no, tú sabes. Se ve aquí, sí. Allá, por aquí, por ahí.
Bravo 105. Third floor, family trouble, 122 Harrow, second floor. Call traffic trouble, 23-year-old daughter there.
A lot of you veteran tow truck drivers are probably saying, why didn't he push it over to the other side and grab it from the other side? Because the height that he has, he could push that whole car over to the other side and probably drop it and then get it from the other side. Leave one tire up on the curb and pull it off. I think he can do that from that angle. Back that whole truck up, back the car over the curb so that the front right tire is resting on the curb, and pull it from the backside.
Charlie 415. 415. Ma'am, we have coordinated in the area. 51.
So there you go.
Charlie 411, you can show me L20 and you can cramp me.
I have it.
A little like antifreeze on the ground over there. You know, not a whole lot, but enough to. Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. I just want to show you a little I know that bus is not trying to go through there like that. Yeah, little look like a mixture of oil and antifreeze together. Yeah, watch out for the car. They won't stop for you, that's for sure. It's oil and it's a lot of oil. That's definitely oil right there.
Guys in the car, so when he pulls up, I'll ask him what's the address. Yeah.
Has a medical alarm and there's a language barrier. No one to call back. 16. I sent the picture to you.
It's gonna be 67 Devon Street.
67 Devon. All right, who has my money?
Huh?
Who has my money?
Can you just tell him to file a crack report and send it a copy to his insurance?
Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. I just want to show you a little activity in the city of Boston. Just gotta be careful, gotta be vigilant. These cars, they won't stop for you, so you gotta kind of maneuver around them or get out their way. Catch you guys in the next one.